Three, LA's new home for hip hop is standing up to racism and racial injustice in the black and brown community. Now, when I come on air and I say that Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip hop is standing up to racism and racial injustice in the black and brown community, I really do mean that. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing radio in Los Angeles for the last 26 years, man, and we have had a melting pot of an audience. You know what I'm saying? And Los Angeles is so beautiful to represent, man. And we are in a world right now where there's so many things that's going on. There's a pandemic. There's racial injustice. Every time you look at social media, man, it feels like there's something there that brings you down or something there that messes with you emotionally, And so when we say, hello, what's on your mind? And we tell people to use the power of radio and just use your voice as well. There's been some things that's been going down in Los Angeles, and things been happening in Los Angeles for the longest, especially, when we talk about the black and brown community. And there's other people that can kind of stand outside and say, look what they're doing, look at them, But what I do want to address is I've been seeing something that's come to my attention as well. And I cannot do LA radio and keep it real with y'all without talking about what we've been seeing in the streets of Los Angeles, And recently, and you guys probably may see this even more so, but recently in Long Beach, there was an elote man selling corn, from what I understand. And in Long Beach, he was robbed and beat up, and it appears that he was pistol whipped. And I want to bring his daughter into the neighborhood, man. We're going to bring Erica into the neighborhood. And Erica, she's in a position now where it's crazy that this is the way that we had to meet. Erica, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How you doing, Erica? First off, how is your dad, Mr. Fernandez, doing?
He's just been getting observation right now because he has Blackhawks on his head. So we don't know when he's going to be out.
Man, so from what I gather is he was in Long Beach. And what is the story, Erica, that's been told to you? And a Ring camera picked it up, so there is actual footage there, which I'm pretty sure, as not just as a human being, but as a daughter, Erica, I'm pretty sure that's got to be hard to watch. But what did you hear happened?
Well, he was selling, and then a lot of customers were coming out, and then as soon as customers were out, went back in their houses, two guys came in and started asking him for corn. And as soon as my dad gave him the corn, he took out a 20, but at the same time he took out a gun, telling him to give him the money. And my dad's reaction was to run.
Yeah.
And then that's when you could see the cameras as he was running, and then one of them starts hitting him, and then the other guy starts hitting him, and then when he knocks him out next to the car, he got unconscious, and that's when the guy was going through his pockets and stole his money, his phone. And thanks to the people right there that this lady was screaming to help him.
Yeah.
A lot of the neighborhood came out and started coming out trying to help him. But as you could see, one of the guys pointing gun at everybody to back off. And this lady told me that more and more people were coming out from their houses, so I think they got scared, and that's when they left them. But my dad was conscious for 30 minutes.
Jesus Christ! And are you guys? Do y'all reside in Long Beach as well, Erica?
Yeah, we live in Long Beach.
And this is something that your father, he gets up, and this is the way that he brings money back home to the family, hard working.
Yes, he's been doing this for more than 20 years. A lot of people, he's been in the same area for a long time, so a lot of people know him. He's known for the whole community right here. Everybody knows him.
This right here, we got so much that's going on in the world. And when you start to see things like this, Erica, and when we talk about just also the black and brown community, where, we got to live together. We got so many outside forces that pull us in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? That look at us a certain way. And then when I see things such as this, and you know what, Erica, you came on, you explained what happened to your father, and at no point, Erica, did you use race. You know what I'm saying?
No.
At no point did you use race when it's so easy to go there. But I do want to talk to our communities right now, you know, and not just from, you know, the standpoint of Erica. We've been seeing these kind of things happen, you know, in the black and brown community, perpetrated by both sides. You know what I'm saying? But we're starting to see just craziness where I can't believe what I'm watching. You know, like, I'm not saying there's different people to go out and get, so on and so forth. But are we really going to knock a man unconscious and bust his head open that's selling corn in the neighborhood? That's, you know what I'm saying, when there's so many other things that's going on? Like, is this what we want to be, you know, what we want to see in our Los Angeles streets? And to anybody that either know these gentlemen or know what's going on with them, man, we also got to make sure that we don't make this okay. We can't make these things okay, man. There's always been a rule of elders and OGs and who you don't touch. And if you know who these people are, I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? But you know who they are. And as an OG, as a community leader, as a brother, or, you know, whatever it may be, man, you got to talk to them. And we got to continue to talk to the people in our community, man, and make sure that these things don't happen. We should be able to come out of our houses and feel a certain way because we're in our neighborhood. We should feel a different way when we go to somebody else's neighborhood, when we go to so-called Beverly Hills, Bel Air, but when we walk outside of our houses, we should feel protected by the entire neighborhood, by the entire community. You know what I'm saying? So, Erica, what are they saying about your father right now as far as his healing up and everything?
Well, they're in the hospital. They're not giving us much information because they're not letting anybody go in with him. So he only speaks Spanish, so he's kind of hard for him right now too. But they got someone to translate, so he was able to tell us that he still has to be there for a while. And they had to scan him like 3 times more because he still has a lot of the blood clot on his head.
Man, and just looking at the video, you know, he was running for his life. You know, it didn't look like he was aggressive, just, you know, and I'm telling you, Erica, we do, you know, phone taps, we do the Mickey Ficky mix, and we have fun and we laugh, but also there's times, especially now, that we've been doing, you know, where we really got to talk to people and we really got to make sure that we're all on the right page. And, you know, it sounds so simple when we say, can we all just get along? But these kind of things, they have to stop. And Erica, I wish you nothing but the best, man. I see that there is a GoFundMe right there for your dad.
Yes.
Do you have the GoFundMe information?
Not with me. One of the ladies that helped him out made one for him around where all that happened. Mm-hmm. And my sister-in-law made one for me, but I don't know the thing.
But you know what? We'll get the information. I'm going to personally make sure that I donate as well. But we'll get the information where we'll put it up, and we'll put it on Big Boy's Neighborhood. We'll put it on our IG once we get the correct information. And Erica, okay. I know that you're going through a lot, honey, and I thank you for giving us your time. And really, Erica, I thank you for just the way that you also, you know, conducted this interview too. You know what I'm saying? Because the people could be upset and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And thank you. And please tell Dad that we'll continue to hold him up in prayer as well. I believe strongly in prayer. I have my extension cord to the Lord, Jose, here with me, and we hold people up in prayer. And I'm going to hold Mr. Fernandez up in prayer. Okay.
Okay. Thank
you got that
so
information?
Much.
My pleasure. Is that the correct information? What you got right there, Ani?
Right here, it says the GoFundMe for it. The title says Elote. I don't know how to say his.
It's elotero, it says elotes. Yeah, the elotes. Vidulfo Fernandez.
Yes, that's the one we have.
Okay. We got that? Yeah. All right, and we'll put it up on Big Boy's Neighborhood as well. So, Erica, we're going to exchange numbers with you as well. And if there's anything that you need from us, please don't hesitate to contact us. All righty, Erica?
Okay.
God bless you, Erica. You. And God bless your family as well, Erica. And we thank you for your time.
Man, Big, I'm obviously really bothered about seeing the video about the Lotero man being attacked, but even more so than that, not even more so, but just as equally, is going through these comments. And it is absolutely so disgusting and so heartbreaking to be reading the comments that are being left. Like, you are being just as divisive. You are not adding to a solution. You are creating more division between us. Like, now more than ever, we need Black and brown communities to come together because we are way more powerful together. And yes, I'm angry to see what I'm seeing, but just as a person, that doesn't deserve to be happening to anyone. But when you're going and you're using the words that you're using in these comments, like, you have to realize and take some responsibility for what you're putting out into the universe as well, because that's not what we need and it's not okay. Like, it makes me so sick. Like, I'm really reading through all of these comments and I can't believe what I'm reading. It's like, really, that's how you
easy
feel?
To go there.
That's how you feel?
It is easy to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to go there.
But it's not okay.
Right.
But it's not okay.
Right.
It doesn't make it okay.
Definitely.
Just like it wasn't okay for that man to be jumped. It's not okay for you to sit back and be so comfortable on your phone leaving the comments that you're leaving. Like, that's not what we're here for. And it needs to stop all the way around. I grew up in Long Beach, Big. I'm from Long Beach, and seeing this, it's like, that's the opposite of what I grew up with. I believe in unity. I grew up right next to Black and brown communities all the time. Like, that's what we were about. Togetherness, like, never this divisiveness. And I'm just like, why does this keep happening? What needs to happen for it to
2020
end?
is a crazy year, man, and we've seen this before, but it seemed like 2020 is a crazy year, and then, you know, things put it right in your face when it comes to social media as well, you know. But we're gonna get past this. I mean, there's a lot of conversation that needs to be had, and what's crazy is that there were so many outside entities that we were riding against. Like, man, it's crazy. Like, we got a crazy ass president right now.
Man,
we got a pandemic. We got, you know, people being pulled over and profiled. We got Karens. We got,
people,
you know what I'm saying? And people are looking at us a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be in control of the narrative of how we look. You know, go outside, say what's happening to your brothers and your sisters, man. You know, how you doing? Anything you need.
How
you
can
know,
I help
when
you?
you see somebody that's out on the street taking care of their family, man, tip them a little something extra. You know what I'm saying? When the Black and brown community is that specifically speaking to us, man, like, let's take care of us.
Please.
Because nobody's gonna take care of us but us. You know what I'm saying? And obvious they're gonna hurt us, and we can't hurt us too.
And that's
we
what
can't
they want.
do two
That's
for
what they
one.
want to see.
You know what I'm
we're
saying?
doing them a favor if we're not coming together. That's what they want to see.
And even this dialogue, I'm pretty sure you'll get hit for this.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of
because
course I will.
there is no right answers and no wrong answers, but, you know, y'all hit us up 866-246-8923. That's 866-246-8923. Big Boy's Neighborhood.